Hey guys, welcome back again. Really quick. uh, First video I showed, said I was going to show all my Tarzan run from DC. I was kind of going from the end back to the beginning. So I got from 258 to 220, and I know my video is going to get cut short, so I went ahead and cut it off right there. So this is part 2, and this will be issue 219 through 207, the beginning of it. And as most of you know, Tarzan started off with Dell, I think, as far as comics, and then went to Gold Key, and then when DC acquired the rights to the ERB properties, they continued the numbering at 207. So this will be from 219 through 207. Okay, another great cover at 219. Man, there's nothing better than a 20 center, unless it's another 20 center. Okay, 218. $217. 216. This one's a little bit better copy, except for a few exceptions. I mean, they're all pretty decent books, except for maybe the off the rack copies I bought. Number 215, and another one. 214. Now this is probably got to be in my top 2 or 3 covers in this series. That is Joe Kubert at his best. You got Tarzan, you got giant animals, you got nightmare stuff, almost like aliens. It's just a great cover all the way around, and I like the nightmare logo thing there, and the ever-present Joe Kubert signature. Okay, number 213. Number 212. I really like the colors on this cover too, that kind of orange, yellowish thing going on. Tarzan trying to wrestle down the big rhino. Number 211. And number 211. Okay. Getting down to the end. Here's number 210. 4th DC issue. This book is really nice, except that you can see some ink overspray on this one. And I really like this masthead, because this was like the on all the first 20-cent issues. Well, this might not be the first, but this is, I think it is the first. I'm not sure if they ran for 2 months like this or not, but all new stories, best in comics. I always like that logo. Yeah. And here's another copy. And here we have the 3rd DC issue, number 209. These 52 pages for 25 cents. I really love these. I know Ranger Sly just recently did a video where he showed a really nice haul of like everything. But he had some of these 52 pagers for 25 cents. Where Marvel went 1 month doing that, I think DC went a year, and I think they kind of lost the farm on that one, but us collectors are happy about it. Alright, 2nd DC issue, number 208. There's another really nice cover. I know when I first got into comics, I looked at Joe Kubert's stuff, which that reminds me, the first time that I saw Kubert's Tarzan was in this. Not this exact one, but because my original got read until it fell apart. So naturally I replaced it later. But this had a reprint of like the first couple of issues, I think. And I think Metarog and King of Comicton and a few other people just had a live stream on some of these treasuries. I'm sure they probably showed some of these, but these the Tarzan reprints were always kind of near and dear to my heart because they had like the diorama on the back that you could cut out, and I'm sure I cut it out when I had mine. But I really love those stories. I was looking at the art, and I was like, man, it's just, it's kind of scratchy looking. I looked at it the same way I looked at Jack Kirby's art at the beginning, because where I thought Kubert's was all scratchy looking and Kirby's was all blocky looking, And I was used to the slick stuff, Kurt Swan and Mike Grell and Neil Adams and, all those guys. And but I really, as time went on, I really got a really great appreciation for especially Jack Kirby and Joe Kubert. But this was like my first exposure to Kubert's Tarzan. Here's the other treasury that came after that. I'm not sure if there was a third one or not. I haven't really looked through my treasuries, but yeah, this was another nice one. Okay, like I say, there was actually 2 copies of 208. And last but not least, pretty nice copy of number 207, first DC issue. Yeah, that's just a classic cover right there. Yeah, I've been on sort of a Joe Kubert kick lately, anyway, and I think I've got some war books coming that he did the covers on. But anyway, I just wanted to show everybody this nice little run of Joe Kubert greatness on Tarzan. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Lots of fun in these books, and I mean, you just gotta something about Joe Kubert's art, man. All right, like I say, hope everybody liked this one. Hope everybody is having a great wind up to the weekend, and I hope to see you soon. Onward and upward.